Hey guys, D1sco here. Today, I'm reacting to the Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra Legendary Super Saiyan Broly character revealed. Now, I don't have many character. I haven't played this game in a while. Um, no real reason. It's fun and all, but it's not really a game that I personally can play all the time. I'm just not a big fan of games where I have to deal with other people most of the time. There's a couple exceptions, but for like, but most of the time, I'm not a big fan of that. I just don't really like dealing with other people in games very much. I've had a lot of bad encounters and experiences and whatnot. But I still really wanted to do a video on this because I like Broly a lot. I enjoy the game quite a bit, so I really want to see him. There he is. He looks great. That's cool. Okay, so it's Broly from the second movie done. Got it. Nice. That's pretty cool. Nice. That's a cool run. Nice. Like it's a little stomp action. That's cool. So, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, his role is a damage, a raging hero who doles out despair with fiendish tenacity. Let misery fall upon foes near and far as you unleash overwhelming power upon them. The bloodbath awaits. Yeah, that was definitely Second Coming Broly. The way I can tell in Orange, I remember at one point had to correct me on this because um, I saw it incorrectly, but it's because of his chest wound. Broly in the first movie, his chest doesn't have all the like little lines and marks on it because those lines and marks are like damage that's still there from events from the first movie. So that's kind of the easy way to tell if it's the first movie Broly or if it's Second Coming Broly. And interestingly enough, they picked Second Coming Broly for Gekken Squadra. Not entirely sure why they did, but they did, which is interesting. Let's see what else they got for us. So his passive is called Fiendish Tenacity. Increases enemy hero despair gauge when skill land. When skills land. Gain strike defense up against enemy heroes with any despair gauge filled. And the rush attack damage dash increases with gauge level. The more enemies a single attack hits, the more the gauge fills. The gauge depletes when taking rush attack damage from enemy heroes, or after not dealing damage to them for a separate time. Interesting. So to fill up the meter, you gotta deal damage, and that's easier said than done in this game from my limited experience with it. I suck donkey butt at this game, and I'll admit that I like the game, but yeah, I suck really badly at this game, unfortunately. But he seems cool so far. I definitely like the concept of his passive. Rush attack. A physical attack, the higher the despair gauge, the more damage is dealt. Maintains the despair gauge level during the attack. Transformation, Legendary Super Saiyan. Can transform at level 7. I believe that's the level for like everyone who can transform. So, base HP slash all attack up. Yep, kind of the same. Skill 1 is Gigantic Knuckle. That's an interesting name. Pummel pummel the ground and split the earth in a set direction. The more the attack is charged, the greater the AoE. Can move slash redirect while charging, increases the spare gauge of any enemy hero's hit. Skill 2 is called Gigantic Stomp. Leap up and stomp the ground at a targeted position. Applies unstoppable to self during the attack. Any enemy hit by this skill will be stomped out several times, and the spare gauge of enemy heroes hit will increase. Can move slash redirect following the initial stomp. That's pretty cool. Skill 3 is Roar. Unleash a ferocious roar in a set direction. Upon activation, immediately removes the cooldown on all other skills, super attack excluded. Damage dealt by the next activated skill, Roar excluded, will be increased, and the spare gauge of enemy heroes hit will increase. Cooldown on this skill will increase in proportion to the amount of cooldown removed from other skills. Super attack is obviously Blaster Meteor. Fire explosive energy blasts into the surroundings while cloaked in energy. Can move while attacking, and if enemies are nearby, energy blasts will target them and explode. Applies movement speed down to enemies hit by the explosion. Increases the spirit gauge of enemy heroes hit by explosions or the cloak of energy. Neat. Well, I guess that's really interesting. I don't fully know what to say just because I don't play the game often. I like Broly as a character a lot. He looks really fun. He looks but yeah, I like him a lot. I still think it's interesting that they went with the second coming design over, say, his first movie appearance design. Not that there's anything wrong with either. I just think it's interesting that they went with a specific one. But yeah, he looks very fun. I can't really comment on like if he's good or not, just because all I did was watch a trailer, and it's not gonna be able to get him anytime soon, anyways, because you have to like buy characters during the season they release it in, which is similar to some other games, but it still sucks that that's a thing that happens. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, ring the bell, do all the aggro garbage. It helps us out a lot. It means a lot to us. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Woo.